I now want to quickly cut across to Bharat Shetty, BJP MLA from Mangaluru North City. And Mr. Shetty, I want to understand from you, your appreciation, the information that's now emerging. Mohammad Shariq, Jamisha Mubin and Abdul Mateen Taha, they were all friends, they knew each other, they were studying together. Is this a lone wolf operation, or does this appear to be a much larger conspiracy?
No, I feel it's a larger conspiracy because they are having connections outside the state also. He's been outside the state, and I think he is getting help from outside also. So I don't think it's a three-man operation. There will be people behind it to teach them. He has a delayed timer with him. When the raid was done, all this chemicals were found, and these three guys are not in the. I don't think they have the knowledge how to make a bomb. I think someone has to tell them how to make a bomb. So I think other forces are in play here.
Now, is politics over terror hampering investigations? Because this is an investigation that's across multiple states. Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, we know of. There are links that are being talked about in other states. Is a fair investigation taking place, or is politics hampering it?
No, I hope the politics is not hampering it, because previously many a times, last time, well, example, when Siddaramaia's government, Siddaramaiah was the Chief Minister of Karnataka, he had left out hundreds of PFI activists and people who were involved in some cases and all. That such actions will only embolden them. And in few neighboring states also, we know of incidents where because of a particular person is a Muslim, he has been left off, or some political pressure was there not to arrest him and not to do investigations in few states. And I hope such hampering of the investigations won't happen. And the central agencies can't be influenced into, leaving someone out and all. I think free and fair investigations can take place, but the state forces, all the state police forces have to help this investigation.
Bharat Shetty, that's a very serious charge that you level, sir, that somebody was left out of investigation in neighboring states because he was Muslim. Can you elaborate? Because the information that we are getting seems to be rather dangerous, the kind of activities that these people were either indulging in or involved in.
Okay, this is not in relation to this particular case. This was previously when people were arrested, they were let out because he was a Muslim or he was some, political connections with that. Not for this case. So such things should not happen. And neighboring police forces also, I think they will not hamper the investigation, because this is a very serious issue. Any small thing here goes wrong, I think the public will have to suffer. And the issue is already big, and all the politicians, irrespective of their philosophy or their parties, I think they should stand together and fight this.
Okay. Now, as far as these individuals are concerned, India Today's Sagairaj broke this big story. Police are interrogating some of the suspects, and they seem to think that they're waging a wider jihad against kafirs, people who do not believe in their religion. Is indoctrination a major part of the problem that has, unfortunately, in your view, has that been tackled or has that not been tackled?
See, this indoctrination and the radical thinking, whatever is spoiling these youths and making them go into this line, someone is brainwashing them, and someone is supporting them also in this in the path they are taking. And somewhere, I think we have to put a complete stop onto this and find out who's teaching all these things to them, where their brains are being washed, where the brainwash is happening, where such people, how the recruitment of such youngsters are going on. I think this should be looked into. And all the community leaders.
But sir, you are the government in power in Karnataka. Your party is in power in Karnataka. Your government in power in this country for the past 8 years. Has the government failed, whether in the center or the state,
Not at
to
all. Not
check
at
the
all. You
indoctrination
should.
of such elements? Because the Prime Minister says, ek haath mein Quran or ek haath mein computer, and here some of these elements, at least these elements are suspected to have ek haath mein improvised explosive device.
See, you see the situations after the BJP government has come into the administrative, forefront. These incidents have become very rare. The incidents is this terrorism word and the terrorism issue. It's a worldwide thing. It is not limited to India alone. But since our government is in power since the time, such incidents are very stray now. These incidents, it's not a daily thing, which used to be a daily thing. You used to hear there one bomb has gone, here one bomb has gone, here few people are killed. So things are not happening in the country now. These are stray incidents, and these elements are trying to spoil the name of the government and plus harm the society also. For example, this person was wearing a saffron shawl. This person was wearing a saffron cloth over him. He was using a Hindu name. His WhatsApp DP was of Shiva, Adi Yogi Shiva. Maybe they are trying to show that the Hindu forces are behind this, or maybe they are trying to, say that the logic of Hindu terrorism, maybe they are trying to get it in the forefront or something in those lines. But these are all stray incidents. It's not happening on a day-to-day basis, and we have, to some extent, we have controlled this terrorism menace.
Sir, that's a very serious charge. Bharat Shetty, as MLA of the Bharatiya Janata Party, believes that people like Muhammad Shariq took Adi Yogi Shiv's DP or took a Hindu name Premraj because are you saying that they are once again trying to float the bogey of Hindu terror in this country?
It looks like that. It looks like that. Either they are trying to do that, or they are trying to use Hindu names to gain confidence and get logistical support. Maybe that also. But more or less, it looks like, because there was no reason for that person, the bomber, to wear a saffron shawl around his waist when he was carrying this bomb. So, and his DP is also Yogi's DP Adi Yogi's DP only in the WhatsApp. So it looks like that. I think it will be looked into by the agencies, and a thorough investigation will be done. We'll know the truth in some time.
Okay, because let me give you the other side of the logic. He also gets a picture taken with a pressure cooker in his hand and wearing the kind of clothes that he's wearing. Police say he's propagating the ideology of the Islamic State, saying that he wants to propagate Islam and wants India to be an Islamic caliphate. So he's either trying Hindu terror or he's trying to establish Islamic State terror. Can't be both, sir.
Yeah, it can be, but we don't know his psychological situation and what kind of brainwashing he has gone through. This photo, I don't know whether he has left into the media or social media or not. But maybe his intention is to use this photo somewhere and use a Hindu name and the saffron shawl somewhere else. We don't know now how what their modus operandi exactly is. We'll only know that after a proper investigation.
Okay. Sir, sometime back there was an arrest in October. There was an arrest that had taken place at Varanasi, at Kashi. Is it too soon to draw a link that temples are being targeted by this by these elements? Jamisha Mubin was trying to target a temple in Coimbatore. Muhammad Shariq was trying to target a temple, is what we are being told, in Mangaluru. Similarly, we are being told that that was the attempt also in Kashi. Do you draw a parallel, a link that the person arrested in Kashi also had an Islamic State link?
At the forefront, it looks like there's a link. I mean, their intention is to hurt Hindu sentiments. They're looking like that. They want to, create a fear psychosis among the Hindus. And in those lines, they're working in those lines. There might be a connection. And I can't comment on that exactly because I don't know much about it. But when you see the whole sequence of events and what's happening and their modus operandi, how they're working, how they're thinking, looks like that. Looks like that. You might be right in that.
Bharat Shetty, before I let you go, sir, I want to understand what is your government doing to de-radicalize such elements? What is your government doing to ensure that these students who should have computer in one hand do not get improvised explosive devices in one hand?
See, we are in the border. This is the border region. Mangaluru is next to the Kerala border. And a lot of these activities are more prevalent in the Kerala, state of Kerala. And the PFI cadre is also more strong there. So they might have come here. We have heard of people coming from there, talking to people, recruiting people, and going back. But the investigation by the central agencies and the police regarding the PFI and the ban of the PFI. It's a big step. Ban of PFI is, they have arrested so many these jihadi mindset people, youngsters and all, and they are being rounded up. All these guys are rounded up, and I feel we need to look at places of where the students are being taught such things. We need to concentrate on such places also. I think the government is already working on it. I don't think I can comment on exactly on how these agencies are doing their work. But our concentration should be more on where these guys are being taught, maybe madrasas or maybe some other places like that.
So you say that there needs to be a closer scrutiny at the madrasas where indoctrination, you say, is taking place. We'll track that story very closely. Bharat Shetty, MLA from Mangaluru North, for joining me here on India Today. Many thanks.